Hi everyone. Now I'm going to talk about the origin and evolution of pedagogy in different cultures. Indian pedagogical tradition. The ancient Indian education emerged from the Vedas. That means knowledge, which was divided in two types of knowledge, worldly and otherworldly. If the students want to get education, they had to leave home and they had to live with a teacher in Gurukul. In a Vedic school, a teacher was to possess the highest moral and spiritual qualification. Subjects of teaching were philosophy, grammar, astrology, and logic. The students were trying to comprehend the problem, listening, inflection, and meditation. It was classified in very intelligent normal, subnormal intelligent, and they acquired knowledge according to individual capacity. In China, the first school appeared in 3000 BC. They were Xiao, which developed as a place of refuge for the elderly, and Xiu they gave military affairs training, but later it called Xue, were created for the children of the elite. The students learned music, archery, horseback riding, writing, counting, and knowledge of ancient rituals and ceremony. Confucius presented in develop of individual learning approach. Also there was Taoistic approach was very similar to what known as progressive education in the West, and it rejected Confucius' approach, pedagogical rules between right and wrong through knowledge. Egyptian. The ancient Egyptian education prepared young members of the middle and upper classes to enter the country's workforce. Teaching of method consisted in two steps. First was that the students learned to copy script required the teacher to dictate the text, and second steps required the teacher dictate the text. The primary school students studied reading, writing, and dealing with people, and secondary school students studied mathematics, astronomy, and religion. American pedagogical tradition. Educational traditions of the Inca and Aztec were the best studied. Aztec schools were divided into house of youth called Telpucali and the school for the noble that was Calmica. The subjects that they studied were in advanced practical mastery of the skills for the economy. Also the teachers provided in military skills. Apart of that, the students studied mathematics, astronomy, writing, politics, religion, literature, and leaders. Greco-Roman and Christian pedagogical culture. There was a small school for privileged boys. Athenian education was divided in primary, secondary, and third. Primary school students learned only reading and writing, while second stage was completely optional. Christian pedagogical was concerned with the child's soul, faith was placed above knowledge. Russian pedagogy in the Middle Ages. The first school was founded by Prince Vladimir, which they organized a small school at home where they taught their own children and children from neighborhood. So they applied the exams as form of a project in which students would compose his own textbook.